Good morning, students. Welcome to the Value Education class. Today we are going to discuss chapter number 8, and the name of the chapter is Truth of Life. This chapter is about Gautam Buddha. Gautam Buddha was a great philosopher, a spiritual teacher, and a religious leader. Gautam Buddha was the founder of Buddhism. So, students, let's read the story. Gautam Buddha was the founder of Buddhism. Means he has started one religion that was named Buddhism. Okay. His real name was Siddhartha. He was born in Lumbini, Nepal. His father Suddhodana was the king of Kapilavastu. Mahamaya was his mother. It is said that Mahamaya had a dream of a white elephant with 6 tusks entering her body. The astrologers interpreted the dream as indicating that the prospective child would either to be a prophet or a great emperor. So one night, Mahamaya, mother of Gautam Buddha, saw a dream. In the dream, she saw that a white elephant with 6 tusks means 6 teeth. Okay, 6 teeth of elephant. So an white elephant with 6 tusks entering her body. And the astrologer said that this dream means the prospective child, the expecting child, the Mahamaya was pregnant, okay? She was expecting a child. So the astrologer said the expected child would be a prophet. Prophet means he would be a religious, a spiritual teacher, or a great king. 7 days after the birth of Siddhartha, Mahamaya died, and the child was brought up by his aunt. He was married to a very beautiful princess, Yashodhara, at the age of 16. At the age of 29, a son was born to him and was named Rahul. Siddhartha used to feel that a bond was born to him. So, after 7 days, the birth of Siddhartha, Mahamaya, his mother, died, and he was brought up by his aunt. At the age of 16, Siddhartha married to a beautiful princess named Yashodhara, and at the age of 29, a son was born to him, and the name of his son was Rahul. One evening, Siddhartha's charioteer Channa drove the prince in the city, where he came across an old man who had been given up by his people. So one evening, Siddhartha came for a ride on his chariot. Chariot means the vehicle which is pulled by the horses, and the charioteer means the driver of the chariot. Okay, and the name of the charioteer was Channa. So Siddhartha with his charioteer Channa came to the city on a ride. Okay, and there in the city, Siddhartha saw a very old man. Okay, he was, and there was nobody was there to look after him. He saw another man suffering from the agony of diseases, and Channa told him that such was the fate of every human being. So he saw another man who was suffering from diseases, and Channa told him that every human being one day suffers from some of the diseases. Okay, every human being one day suffer from diseases. Then he saw a dead man surrounded by weeping relatives. Siddhartha saw another man who was dead, and his relatives were crying surrounding him. Okay? The relatives were crying. Later he saw a mendicant who had given up the world and was moving about in search of truth. At last, Siddhartha saw a mendicant. Mendicant means a sage. In Hindi, you can say sadhu. Okay? He saw a mendicant who has given up the world, and he was moving here and there in search of truth. These experiences affected the mind of Siddhartha, and he left his wife and child sleeping and went away accompanied by Channa the charioteer in search of enlightenment. So these experiences that the old man, then the and another man who was suffering from some of the diseases. Then he saw a dead man, then he saw a mendicant. So these experiences affected the mind of Siddhartha. Okay, and he decided to leave his wife and child. So one day he left his wife and child sleeping, and he went to the forest in search of enlightenment. In search of enlightenment means he was in search of spiritual knowledge. He was in search of actual truth of life. Prince Siddhartha sat under a peepal tree where he got enlightenment and came to be known as the Buddha or the enlightened one. So Prince Siddhartha sat under a peepal tree and there he got enlightenment, means he got the actual spiritual knowledge. And from that time his name was changed and now he came to be known as Buddha. He got the new name Buddha or the enlightened one. Buddha explained the Four Noble Truths and emphasized the fact that life was full of pain which could be removed only by the removal of all desires. So Buddha explained some of the facts of life. Okay, and he said that our life is full of pain and we can remove this pain only if we will remove our desires. Desire means we want more and more things, isn't it? If today we have the cycle, we want a bike tomorrow. Then when we get the bike, we want a car, isn't it? So our desires are endless. So if we will remove our desires, if we will stop running after our desires, then only our life will be happy. Okay? Our life is full of pain because of our endless desires. The first truth is the existence of sorrow. All here is sorrowful and full of pain. The second truth is the cause of sorrow. Desire is the cause of all evils and hence it must be removed. The third truth is chasing sorrow. Sorrowing can be ended only by the elimination of desires. When sorrow ends, there is perfect bliss. Life and death end. The fourth truth is that there must be a way to attain bliss and end desires. So these four truths is said by Gautam Buddha. So the Gautam Buddha said that our life is full of pain and we have this pain because we always run behind our desires. If we will eliminate, if we will stop chasing our desires, then only we will have our perfect bliss, perfect happiness, and we will have the great joy. Okay? Although it is difficult to understand the complete meaning behind Buddha's teaching at your age, let us just understand. So, it is saying that the teachings of Buddha is little complicated for you because you are very in the small age. You won't be able to understand the complete meaning of Buddha's teaching. But the four main points that you need to understand, you see these 4 points. Let us not kill any living beings. We should not kill anybody. We should not hurt any living beings. Number 2, let us not take what is not given to us. What is the meaning of this line? Means we should be happy whatever we are having. We should not be greedy. We should not take others' things. Okay? Whatever we are having, we should be happy with that. Okay? We should not take others' things which is not given to us. Number 3, let us not speak falsely. Means we should always speak the truth. Number 4, let us overcome anger by kindness and evil by good. So, students, we should always be very kind to weak people and we should be kind to needy people, isn't it? And we should overcome our anger by kindness and we should defeat the evil. Evil means bad things by our good behavior, by our good nature. Okay, students, is it clear to you all? Thank you.